Hi Aquarius, it's Tuesday. We're going to do your love reading. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. What is going on with my candle? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is general. As you know, will not resonate for everyone. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. The roles can be reversed. They can intermingle and flip around. And it is not gender specific. So if I say he, she, ignore me. How are you guys? Please be sure to check out your other placements because your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus all apply to different areas of your life. And all my videos are timeless. So feel free to check them out. Also, my extendeds, I don't do them very often. The ones I have are really, really good. If there is one that applies or I feel like will be valuable, I will link it down below. Those are all timeless as well. So you can check out the trailer and then decide. So roles can be reversed. It's not gender specific. Let's get started. Love and blessings to all this reaches. Queen of Cups. Lots of love. Queen of Cups is a lot of emotion. Pisces energy. Beautiful. The King of Swords could be dealing with an air sign. Well, it could be a, let's see, King of Swords is also could be Leo, but Libra, Gemini, Aquarius could be. Your energy, are you moving? Are you traveling? Maybe time for a vacation. This is the Chariot in divine direction, but in this deck it looks like she's not quite sure which direction she's going, but she wants, there's a desire to go forward. Either away from something or towards something stronger in a better way, like a need for a decision. But this doesn't depict forward motion. Here's independence, beautiful. Independence, wealth, happiness. I can do it on my own. Somebody else come, you know, this is being your own cake, you know. You are the foundation. You have all the ingredients it needs to be secure on your own, the foundation, the cake, the eggs, the flour, the water, the everything. And then so a cake is good by itself, right? Now icing can complement cake and make cake better, but cake is good on its own. This is you moving towards or strengthening a position of being okay on your own, being strong and stable. Wow, cycle completion. So that's your person. It could be you. I'm going to put it down here. The world is ascension, learning. You've passed a test or a lesson. You've learned. It also in this deck. It also for me is very Florida or Texas. You know, beaches. Very. It could be California, but very beach vacation. You know, taking a break. Four of Swords. Yeah, look at that. A rest, taking a break. We're going to have to dive into what that's taking a break from. But a healing. Recent past, Queen of Swords. Could be whenever I get the King and Queen of Swords, sometimes I feel an unhappy relationship. That's so bad to say that, but sometimes I feel it, and this time I did. So the Queen and King of Swords, we have a strong soul tie connection here. It doesn't mean it's happy, but we have a significant relationship that she is in the past. Also, the Queen of Swords can be, you know, she's been through it. She knows she doesn't put up with anything. She wants the truth, the whole truth. She doesn't settle for half-truths or twisted truths. This is tell me the truth or I'm going to stab you with my sword. Not literally, of course, but this is in the past. So somebody may have said some harsh things. She can have a sharp tongue and just say it how it is, even if it hurts. But it also could be cutting something out. Justice, balance. Yeah, something came. I like that. Something in the past looks like somebody said something or exposed something. Or cut something out and it was justified. It created balance. This could be a work reading, a finance reading. This is Three of Pentacles. That's cooperation, collaboration, coming together. Something, somewhere, someone put an end to some sort of union or collaboration. I'm not sure about that yet. Hangman. Somebody's looking within, doing some deep perspective, really searching, and it doesn't look like they totally did. Oh, he does have the key. See that? So it's purposeful, but it's serious. This person really said, I really need to figure things out. Something blew up in someone's face, I feel like, back there in the recent past. The Magician, why is it in reverse? King of Wands. Okay, so somebody in the upcoming, somebody is not taking action. Look at this: King of Wands, Hangman, and Magician in reverse. So the Magician is somebody that keeps going. They overcome obstacles, or they just don't stop. Right? They know their value. They are in control. Something has shaken that up for someone. Again, we have the indication of balancing out. So Temperance is, you know, you give a little, you get a little, you give a little, you get a little. Somebody in the past may have been overgiving to a negative situation. Whoa, that was on the bottom. So let's, Eight of Pentacles flew out. Yeah, this is work related for a lot of you. Something toxic going on in the past. And I kind of feel like you're, you know, over it. You're deciding I'm not going to be a part of that, even though it might be something that I wanted. Who's the Queen of Swords? Jeez. Ten of Pentacles. I think it looks like a family, maybe somebody was stuck in a difficult situation and it was hard to leave. It was, I don't know, maybe somebody left someone for someone else. But with the Justice card, it almost looks like it was justified. Page of Cups. Communication could be a sweet text. I don't know. I'm a little lost here, I must say. Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. Whatever you guys were in, whatever was not going right, it's turning around. I want to look more at the outcome. Seven of Wands. Holding your ground, being defensive, not giving in to what you know is right. Let me look at the outcome though. I might have to just ask some let's say wish, fulfillment, healing. All right, I don't know. You, them, whoever it is, looks like probably you. You know you have to move away from someone, or you just did. You left a situation, you said your piece, maybe to more than one person. Cut something out, but established justice. You've made things fair. This is very much about making things fair. In the future, we have deep inner perspection. We have not taking action towards what? Maybe you're just like, you know what? If it's meant to be, it'll come to me. Yeah, if it's meant to be, it'll come to me. Seven of Wands. There it is again. I just said that. Holding your ground, did I not? That's where you are. A new beginning. Wow. Okay. You've got a new beginning coming. I feel like, Aquarius, you got to a breaking point, or you are right now, but you're like, you know what, whatever it takes. If it's meant to be, they'll come to me, but I'm moving on towards my independence, towards being my own cake, towards being healthy, happy, independent, and find material abundance on my own. Because you know that you can do it on your own. And I think whatever this was in the past, it might have been a third party, somebody tied to a toxic situation. You're relieving yourself of that situation. There's strong element here of restoring balance. There is a lot of love. You have a lot of love for this air sign, I believe, or a Leo. But it's enough's enough. I can't let this take over my life anymore. I'm holding back on the action that I take towards this. This somebody's going to have to come to you. Look what's sticking out over here. 3 of Cups, which is reunion, and it's also, I mean, it could be a third party, but it's a happy energy too. Okay, so let's look at what was catching my eye. We have the Fool card. You're starting a new beginning, and it's going to bring you wish fulfillment and healing. Aquarius, I'm getting like this really kind of unhappy, uneasy feeling, like you're on the right path and you know that, but then you go back to, like right now I've got like you know, that twisted feeling in your gut, you know, or like something really unsettled. But I also get this, but I know what I have to do. I know if it's meant to be, it'll come to me. I keep hearing that. I don't think I've ever said that before. But that's where you are. You're moving forward away from it, away from that unfairness, injustice, probably a toxic, you know, situation that somebody was stuck to someone else, or, you know, wouldn't let go of someone else or couldn't. And you're moving towards good things. You've got fortune coming towards you. And maybe this is a twin flame, I don't know, but even if it is, you're making a decision. That may be why I'm getting that gut-wrenching feeling, but you're making a decision, twin flame, soulmate, whatever. It's not working. It's not healthy for me. I'm moving on. Not taking action. This is where you're sticking to your guns on this. By not taking action, by holding back and stop, not trying to make this work anymore, it's going to bring you healing. It looks okay. No, dare I tell you that your person is finishing a cycle. They're ending a cycle. Maybe you're tired of hearing that or tired of waiting in that, and you're like, yeah, you may be, but a little too late. For now, I am moving on for me. Down the road, when that is clear and gone, and becomes about me and effort put into me, then maybe you'll revisit it, but right now you're not. You're holding back, and I think that's good. Here you have a new start, letting go of baggage. I have a very happy, wonderful feeling about this reading now. I still feel that gut-wrenching feeling, so I know, I'm so sorry if you're going through that. I know that's so hard, but take heart in the future. If you release this baggage, this negative energy, I think with an air sign or a Leo, here's Aries, but this is releasing everything that holds you down. Look how free she is. She's going to start over. She's going to take a leap of faith and begin a new life, and this is what's going on here. Look at this card. This is so different, this Chariot card. This way, look how it's dark. I've never noticed this before. You can choose to go this way. What's this way? This way is what? Darkness, sadness, the past, some queen of swords, which is Libra. Or you could go this way. It could be Aquarius, Gemini. But look, she's headed this way, and she's turning her, she looks like she's looking at this direction going, it's hard. I mean, but here's where she's going. And here's what it's bringing. Independence, health, happiness, freedom, a new beginning, divine direction, fortune. Should I say it again? Fortune. That's what you're moving towards. I don't know where these came from, but so your person does want reconciliation, or this is coming. They are going to want it. I think I felt that earlier. Reconciliation. You know, I'm so sorry. Can we try again? Towards a more solid relationship, but you know, I think you're going to let that play out and wait until it's secure. And I think that you're going to find you're going to learn to be okay without it before you accept it. All right, let's do a yes, no. So you guys think of a yes, no question. And take a deep breath. Once you ask your question, once I let go, you can't flip around. It's got to be one solid question, okay? Deep breath. Let's see. I mean, this is a beautiful reading. It may not be, it's not rainbows and butterflies for sure, but it's beautiful in the sense that it's really beautiful in the sense that it's you try again. So that could, if that means something, try again. If that means something to the question you asked, there's your answer. But if that's telling me to try again, here we go. So either stick with the same question if that didn't answer it for you. If the question was, should I try again? Then there you go, right? But if that's not your question, then hold on to that same question, okay? Or choose a new one, but you've got to stick to one question. Definitely. Let me pull just a couple cards on that real quick. Give me a couple cards on it. Lock this question, please. Page of Wands in reverse. So that's communication in reverse. If that question was, should you reach out? Okay, some of you, if you are asking, this just came through really strong. If you are asking, should I tell them I'm moving on? Should I tell them their time is up? Remember that actions are stronger than words. So unless they ask you, you know what I mean? You may just want to show them that you've moved on. Look at that, 8 of Cups. Yeah, show them. Let them see how beautiful and graceful you look walking away. 2 more for that question, please. Nine of Wands. That's staying strong even though you've been through a lot. 8 of Wands, communication. So I would say if you do communicate with this person, just to, be honest and say, this has just been too much. I wish you well. You can say your piece without being ugly about it, right? I wish you well. I hope the best for you. This is not working for me. I know better things. I know that are better things in store for me. This is keeping me in a low vibration or a low energy, and it's just not, this is not working for me at this time. Okay. Why do I feel like pulling? Let me do an oracle. This was a confusing reading, but the outcome was good. So I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Look at that, community. I really want to be done, but I keep feeling I need to keep going. Let me see about that. Community. There's 2 giraffes. Page 28. Belonging. Okay, so this might tie all this together. Belonging, being seen and understood by others, like-minded connection, a sense of family and friendship, knowing your place in the world. Wow, that's what this is. I think you weren't being, appreciated, or a center stage just came to mind, which I don't mean that in a, in conceited way, but you weren't this person's center of attention. You weren't in the place with them that you need to be, and you know that you should be there. There's also something going on with maybe a project. Like-minded connections, a sense of family and friendship, knowing your place in the world. This card signifies a new affiliation with the group. Humans are social creatures, as we need to know we are useful to our families and communities. In a community, everyone has an important function and need. I matter. Membership in the group provides a sense of belonging, of kinship, and a purpose that comes from working together for greater fulfillment. Perhaps you are part of a spiritual community or an artistic one. Perhaps you are in a learning community where you share your love of education. Regardless of its form or focus, your community brings you joy. You will be inspired by it and want to contribute to it. Your contribution, I just felt like crying all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on, you guys. Your contribution may be as small as showing up or as large as becoming its leader. No matter your position in the group, your presence is needed. You're discovering the essential qualities that you share with one another, and perhaps also those you don't share. There are times when you follow and the other person leads, and times when you lead and the others follow. The appearance of this card points to the importance of learning the proper dance between you and another. Wow. Accepting the truth that everyone has flaws is part of the dance, yet you are also being asked to be aware of the dynamics that you don't want to repeat. You're in the perfect place to make changes in order to experience the best version of who you can be. It says, whenever you're in a community of like-minded others, there is a powerful opportunity to reap great abundance. This is the prosperity message part, by the way. It's essential to ask, what can I contribute? Okay, I think that has to do with this somewhere. It's with these cards that we drew. Okay, these last three cards, Page of Wands, which is, not giving up, but being wounded. This is communication or forward motion, plunging forward. And that Page of Wands is communication in reverse, which could be kind of like a testy, snippety text. So if you're thinking about sending a snippety text, I absolutely am feeling no. I mean, you got to make that decision yourself. Sometimes it's better to get it off your chest, but this is saying no. Let's see. Something meaningful will manifest. Even if what manifests is small, it's a sign that the doors of opportunity will swing open. There is also another meaning of this card to consider. Don't try to be all things to all people. Choose your role and be true to it, and serve from a sense of authenticity. There is no greater feeling of accomplishment than knowing you have purpose. Beware of compromising your integrity in order to belong. How do you dim your light? Sorry for the glare. Or change yourself so others will accept you in the group? Do you hide who you really are in order to play a role within the larger whole? This will never fulfill you. Now is the time to assess your willingness to be real. Stand tall. Be you. Authenticity is true self-expression and the only way to empower yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself and step into the role your heart tells you to take. Making yourself small bears too high a cost. Somebody's asking for another yes, no. This was amazing. Let me read that last one again. Don't be afraid to be yourself and step into the role your heart tells you to take. Making yourself small bears too high a cost. So I'm feeling pretty sure that Taurus, that pulled some stuff together for some of you. We're going to do another yes, no question. But I just want to pull one more. Oh. It fell on the floor. Hold on. Too many. Oh, here and now. Just flipped out. That could be meaningful. Let me see if anything else comes out. Blessed. I think building blocks. I think what's happening is right now you're not in. This was in reverse. This was in reverse. You're not in a place that is blessing you to your full potential. And so here, look at that, signs again. How interesting. See, here's synchronicities right here. Look at the sign going that way and the sign this way. There's one that way, and there's one future. So I think what's going on here is you are coming to terms with the fact that whatever this is, it's not working for you. You're not blessed in this scenario now. Doesn't mean that this person isn't a soulmate, that it won't come back. I mean, we do have indication they do want you. They do want you, and they want to reconcile. But it's not the best place for you here and now. We've got the blessed card in reverse. We've got these arrows, both. She is leaning towards the future. We've got this twice, right? And we have building blocks. So I think moving towards a different future, and towards being okay on your own without this someone, without this situation, is where you're at and what's going to bring you. Don't stay in a place. Don't get stuck in the someday they'll do better, someday they'll love me, someday they'll show me, someday they'll see my value. And that is hard. I struggle even to say that to you, Aqua, because I know it's like, that is so not you. I'm feeling like you know better, and that's typically not you, but there's some kind of snag in you questioning or knowing your value lately. And we got to get you out of that, because you do have you have fortune coming in the direction that your gut is telling you to go in. Healing, Aquarius energy, the star. Healing, hope, dreams. Pay attention to your dreams too. And I'm getting a lot of synchronicities, so pay attention to your to signs. I hope you asked a question. Okay, so something is try again. Something wouldn't let me stop. I never asked twice on here. Try again, we got that twice. So there's something going on that you need to, maybe it's a venture that you tried and didn't work in the past or something like that, but there's a try again energy for some of you. There's something that you're asking, you know, it's kind of like that fall off the horse thing. Maybe it's try to, you know, a project that you stopped and started. Maybe it's an art project. Maybe it's, you know, a group that helps people that others didn't join in on, and we're getting a maybe. So I got to stop asking. I was just saying maybe. Anyway, all right. I love you guys. What else? Is that it? Do we need one more? Gardening. I just pulled out the secret garden. Let me get this. I don't know why I'm not stopping. There's no use looking for luck. It arrives at unexpected times. How about that? You will get yourself where you want to be. The littlest key can open the heaviest door. Embrace the change. As with the falling leaves, embrace the change. Okay, I'm stopping. Wow, weed in reverse. Look at this. Some of you are gardeners. As with the falling leaves, embrace the change. A rolling stone gathers no moss. Oh my gosh, that's it. You guys got to stop staying in the situation that's not bringing you happiness. Don't tolerate less than you deserve. I love you guys. Let me know in the comments. And even if you just tell me where you're watching from. I will see you guys soon. I love you guys so much. Let me know what's going on, and I will see you soon. Bye, Aqua.